In this video, I will review the Shibata Kotetsu Type 3 Gyuto. Hello guys, I'm Chef Panko and I used to work in a Japanese restaurant. Make sure to subscribe to know more about cooking and knives. Before we start with the review, I want to go over some disclosures. The Shibata Kotetsu Type 3 has been bought with my own money. No one is paying me to make this video or to include their knife in a video. No one will get a chance to preview my footage or thoughts before the video goes on YouTube. If this video helps you decide, please give this video a thumbs up since that will help the channel a lot. Now with the disclosures away, let's start with the review. The Shibata Kotetsu Type 3 Gyuto has a simplistic look with the cladding that will become more visible over time. It also comes with a wa handle, which is a traditional Japanese handle. The knife Rockwell Hardness is 63. With regular honing sessions, you can get away with 8 to 9 months before needing a whetstone touch-up if you regularly hone your knife with the honing rod and if used at home. The Aogami Blue Super core material has excellent sharpness, edge retention and is easy to resharpen. Remember, you will sacrifice durability, and the Aogami Blue Super rust resistance is not good. Even the exposure to the humidity in the kitchen will form rust on the core material. You can reduce it by forcing a patina, but you will have some side effects even with the patina, but more about that later. Therefore, high carbon knives from Japan ships with some VCI paper preventing corrosion and rust forming. Aogami Blue Super is more brittle and should not be used to slice through frozen food, bones, cheese, hard bread or force your way through other tough food like chocolate or crushed nuts with it. It would be best never to twist the knife or pry the food open with the blade. Please do not use the knife to tenderize meat. The blade has a sanmai construction with stainless steel sandwiching the core material, leaving a cladding line that will become more visible if you form a patina. Normally, the Shibata Takayuki knives have a straighter profile than most other gyutos. While the profile is very gentle and still straight for the most part, there is a slightly more curved front part. The added slightly more curved front part makes it easier to work with the tip of the knife. The knife weight is around 140 grams. The knife also comes with a spine taper. The heel area has a thickness of 2.3 mm, 2.0 mm in the middle and 1.7 mm at the front. The blade is very stiff and there is no noticeable flex during use. The knife balance point is just past the neck area. If you pinch grip at the blade, the knife will be middle balanced. The knife will be front heavy with a fingertip grip, which is excellent for slicing with a nice tip. The handle is an octagonal handle, which is a well-balanced design for comfort and grip. Your fingers will naturally wrap around the handle, which provides you the extra grip. The top part will wrap around your palm for extra comfort. Once the handle becomes a bit dry, add a thin layer of mineral oil. It will help to maintain your wooden handle and prevent it from drying out and splitting. The traditional handle often comes with a different colored top part on the handle. The top part, which has a thin layer of resin, will help prevent water damage on the rosewood handle. The spine and the choil are rounded and nicely polished. There are no sharp edges at all. From the profile tapering to the spine taper, everything has been done precisely. With high carbon knives, you will notice how prone the blade is to rusting. And that is when many chefs like to form a patina. You can force a strong patina by cutting acidic types of foods. A patina layer will give the high carbon multiple colors and make the steel less prone to rust. While a strong patina build-up helps to make the knife less prone to rust, the acidic food, on the other hand, will oxidize a lot faster and will discolor faster. Even with a forced patina, food will deteriorate faster. If you are a professional cook, you have to consider what types of food you should and should not cut. There are multiple ways to force a patina. You can slice acidic food like citrus fruits and more to form a patina from different colors. I like to add a light thin patina layer with vinegar over the entire core and focus on the heel area that I often don't use. Over time, you will build a thicker, more visible darker patina patterns that protect the knife more and more from corrosion. In general, Takayuki Shibata knives have a unique profile that is a lot straighter but still maintains a gentle curve so that the complete profile always makes contact with the cutting board. His knives are also very thin and therefore highly specialized for the more experienced cooks. If you did not know about the steel type, patina and food oxidation and what you can and cannot do with it, I can't recommend this knife to home cooks or professional cooks. If you already know how fragile the edge can be, how easy it can rust and oxidize particular food, then only you can decide if it is worth it for you or not. Professional cooks that were not aware of the oxidization of high carbon knives and particular food, your head chef would have probably talked to you about it. So make sure you know what you can and cannot cut with it. Even with the patina layer, food will still oxidize faster, which is not good if your prep work needs to survive the next day. It is not recommended to use a diamond-coated honing rod or a coarse like an 800 grit ceramic rod. My recommendation is a ceramic rod with a minimum of 1000 grit. The higher you go, the less material you remove with each honing session. You can also use a whetstone as your regular honing stone. It is also inadvisable to use a bamboo cutting board since bamboo is quite hard and will dull it faster. You should always hand wash and dry your knife after use since this prevents water damage on the blade and handle. You should never use the sponges, abrasive side or any abrasive material to clean the knife. The unique signature profile from Shibata Takayuki grew on me and why I like his knives so much. His thin blade also makes this knife perform very sharp and there's less splitting of food because of the thinner blade. The nice narrow tip and front area are excellent for slicing work and reducing the drag from food. But the high carbon material of the Aogami Blue Super is something you should consider before buying this knife. Worth it or not for you, that is what only you can decide. That's it for this video. If you have any questions or other opinions, leave them in the comment section below. If I helped you decide, please give this video a thumbs up since that will help the channel a lot. If you want to know more about cooking and knives, please subscribe and hit the bell to get notified. Thank you for watching and I see you in the next video.